Again, everybody, hi everyone, good to see you all. And Bezrat Hashem, tonight we'll learn about Avraham Avinu. Parashat Lech Lecha connect to Parashat Noach. And you remember what we said last week, why Parashat Noach come before Parashat Lech... לא, עכשיו לא שומעים בכלל. Why Parashat Noach come before Parashat Lech Lecha? We learned last week about Noach, all the 5 things that can cause the Mabul to come to our life. The Mabul represent the flood, the problems, the things that destroyed our relationship, destroyed our job, our career, our life, because we still stay in our comfort zone, right? So Parashat Noach connect to Parashat Lech Lecha. Noach in Hebrew means Noach Pirush, מה זה נוח? Comfort. So why Parashat Noach connect to Parashat Lech Lecha? Because אם לא נוח לך, אז לך לך. If you're not comfortable here, so go away, right? You know those people, you know what, I'm going to leave the shul. Okay, go ahead. There's 2 doors. You're more than welcome. Chas v'shalom. We love to have everyone here. But if somebody feel that he's not comfortable the place that he stay, you can leave or you can move on. You can do something about it. So last week we'll learn about how we can get out of our comfort zone, how we can prevent the Mabul to come to our life. We'll learn from Noah how he didn't care about anybody, how he waited for everybody to do for him or to come to his place, right? We'll learn about Noah that he just built a teva, care about his family. We'll learn about Noah, so many things that cause him to have the Mabul to the generation, to his generation. But tonight, we're going to learn how we can move on. How we can take whatever we want, any goal in our life, and we can take it and move it and work on it and achieve our goals. That's what Parashat Lech Lecha talked about Avraham Avinu. This is our first father, but it's 10 generations from Noach. From Adam until Noach is 10 generations. From Noach until Avraham is another 10 generations. So Avraham Avinu, the Torah begin the parasha with the word Vayomer Hashem el Avraham Lech Lecha me'artzecha mimoladetecha mibet avicha el haaretz asher areka. I'm going to translate. Hashem commanded to Avraham Avinu in the age of 75. This was the first nisayon, the first test of Avraham Avinu. Avraham, hi, how are you? Good morning. Come on, I want you to leave everything behind, to leave your country, to leave your culture, to leave your friends, to leave everybody behind, everybody that you know before, and move on, and I will send you the address later. No GPS. I will send you the direction after, but where should I go? I will let you know. Excuse me? What is the purpose that Hashem asked from Avraham Avinu in the age of 75 to leave everything behind him, all the entire institution of Keruv that Avraham Avinu discover and find Hashem in the age of 3 or the age of 48, it depends. But let's say 48, 25 years he's working on Keruv, 25 years as a rabbi, he give classes, he bring everybody connect to Hashem. Hashem said to Avraham Avinu, leave everything, thank you for your job, and I will send you the address later. And don't worry, ועברך והגדלה שמך ויהיה ברכה ונברחו בך כל משפחות האדמה ובזרעך promise him, don't worry, I will give you your children, I will give you the promised land, I will give you money, I will give you everything, and also don't think that if you're going to move to another country, you're not going to have followers, a subscriber to your YouTube channel. Don't worry. V'agadla shemecha, I will make you famous. Everybody will come to your classes. So what is the test? This is a test. If I'm going to tell you, listen, tomorrow you're going to fly to Australia, one-way ticket for the next 10 years. But I'm going to give you a credit line, $1 million a year. You can spend, you can have a beautiful house. You're going to get married, you're going to have your children. He's not going to be there.
What time is the flight?
What is this? What time is the flight exactly? Who is going to be? It's going to be Nisayon. It's going to be a test for. You're going to go, right? Everybody will go. I will think about it. Not million, maybe 2. But are you serious? You don't have children. You don't have nothing here. You work as a rabbi. Avraham Avinu as a care of institution, a care of organization. He makes everybody doing tshuva and get close to Hashem, but he's not getting anything from Hashem. Right? He's getting old, and Hashem promised him, I will send you over there. I'm not going to give you the address yet, but I will promise you a credit line. Everybody will know you're going to be the famous speaker, famous rabbi in the world. So what is the test? Another question. Why the Torah didn't describe anything about Avraham Avinu until the age of 75? Excuse me, you don't want to know about the person, about our father. What is the background? Where did he grow up? Where he came from? Any rabbi on anything that you want to learn from someone, you go into Wikipedia, right? You see, what is the background? Who is this guy? The Torah didn't say a word. Last week we learned Terach, Avraham, that's it. You know, somebody have a first baby boy, and he have an argument with his wife, what is the name, how to name the baby. She said this name, he said this name. Okay, the 8th day came. Everybody came to the Brit. The rabbi says, Lechaim. Right? What is the name of the baby? He said, I don't know, ask my wife. She said, ask my husband. Nobody knows. What is the name of the baby? What is the name? So the rabbi said, V'yikaresh Shmo Yisrael Avraham. He said, wow, how did you know that this is the name that I want? He said, ראיתי שהאבא כזה תרח, אז ידעתי שהבן הוא אברהם. Terach is like crazy. But anyway, so the Torah didn't say a word, just who is the father of Avraham Avinu. He's Terach. He used to have a statue store. He sells statues to all those people who worship idols. Okay, so he came from this family, I understand. All the Midrashim said how he found Hashem and everything, but the Torah didn't say a word. Just the word, Vayomer Hashem el Avraham, Lech Lecha. Go to yourself. Go by yourself. So today we're going to learn 5 messages from the word Lech Lecha. How we can learn from Avraham Avinu to walk and to go and to continue to go. And whatever we want to achieve in our life, we can learn from Avraham Avinu. So the question is again, what is the background of Avraham Avinu? Why the Torah didn't mention anything? And what is the Nisayon? This is the test of Avraham Avinu? Why Hashem didn't say it in the age of 50 or 60? He waited for the age of 75. This is a specific number of 75. Huh?
אני אומרת, זה אמונה שלמה.
שנייה, רגע. צודקת. So, So let's learn, Be'ezrat Hashem, tonight, what is the purpose of Hashem to say to Avraham Avinu, Lech Lecha. And as you know, the Torah is not the book of stories. When the Torah says something on any kind of story about someone, it's talking to us. The Torah and Hashem talk to each one of you, to each one of us, to our life, in our relationship, in our personal, whatever we do in life, the Torah talking to us. So the most problem that everybody struggle with is when I choose and when I want to do something and to continue and to walk through this way, each one of us, we facing a lot of obstacles and challenges day and night, that makes us stop, makes us fail, makes us go back. And the question is why? And how we can go over it. How we can walk, how we can continue to choose something, to do something, and to believe in this way, and continue like nothing happened and nothing will break us down. So first of all, the reason why Hashem said to Avraham Avinu, Lech Lecha, why the Torah, first of all, say the word Lech Lecha in the age of 75, because Avraham Avinu, when he discovered Hashem in the age of 48, he started to learn about himself. What is the truth in my life? When you try to discover the truth of your life, the meaning, exactly, the meaning, the purpose, you can call it the tachlit, a ye'ud, a purpose, a masiba. Why am I here? Who I am? When you find the purpose of your life, you choose, this is the way that I want to choose, this is the way that I want to walk, this is the way that I want to continue and see myself succeeding with, right? You get in to create a new way in your life. And what happened? Hashem said, oh, welcome. That's the way that you want? Welcome. I want to see. I want to see if this is the real you. I want to see if you're real believing in me. Not only when it's comfortable, also when you struggle, also when you have a problem, also when you have nisyonot, I want to see if you still believe in. If somebody have the big why, nothing will stop you. The reason that we walk in and we're choosing to walk in one way or to do tshuva, those people who chozrim b'tshuva, they're changing their lifestyle, they're changing themselves, or each one of us, when we want to start to do something new, מה הדבר היחיד שעוצר אותנו? We are not clarified enough what is our why. What is my why? Why do I know I'm doing it? What is the truth in it that this is within me, that I will choose to go this way and nobody will stop me? So you know why Hashem called Avraham Avinu in the age of 75? Nobody cares what happened before that. Nobody cares who are you before that. Nobody cares what Avraham Avinu have been through. You know what the Midrash said? That 20 years he was running away from Nimrod. Another 8 years he was under the cave. The cave, במערות, הוא היה בורח מנמרוד, that he wants to kill him. Nobody tells us anything. Nobody cares. Because when you want to choose to do something, everything depending in your face forward. Don't look back. The only way that you need to look back, it's only when you learn from your mistake. But if you choose, this is the path that I want, this is the way that I choose to do, whatever in your life, in spiritual level, whatever you choose to do, I'm not turning back. I don't care what happened before. I don't care how much I missed. I don't care how much I failed. I don't care how much I did wrong. But now I become a better and different and new person. You know what's the difference between psychology and coach? מה ההבדל? פסיכולוג לבין coach.
The degree.
Coacher. Whatever you call it.
Coach.
Coach. What is the difference? Psycholog, psychology, someone who is therapist, or whatever you want to call it, is always searching and going, what happened in the past? How did you feel? What happened in 2011? Who cares? What happened in 1973 when you were a child and your father left you alone for 5 minutes in the house and you felt abandoned? Oh my God. Right? This is psycholog. He's going and searching and digging and digging and digging. When you go to a coach, to someone who coach you, I don't care what happened. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What is the destination? I will show you how to get there. So, how can you take someone from this point to this point to bridge the gap? You have to show him all the things that bother and all the things that making the obstacles to prevent him to achieve this goal. What is the things that bother a person? Even if he have a lot of passion and determination and he have the will to continue and to succeed. כל אחד יש לו כוח רצון. כולנו יש לנו, פותח את ידיך ומשביע לכל חי רצון. Hashem give us the will. So we have two type of will. We have a will, power of will, כוח רצון, in our conscious mind and also in our subconscious mind. When you want to do something, let's say somebody wants to lose weight, somebody stopped to smoke, or somebody stopped to watch, I don't know, stop to eat something, or do a mitzvah, or come to minyan, or to dress, whatever you want to do, keep Shabbat, keep kosher, whatever you choose to do. You have the koach ratzon. You heard a beautiful class, a beautiful speech, amazing rabbi talk about this subject. You choose to do that. You have the ratzon. You come into your house and all your friends or family going to another house but need to drive or need to go. You know what, next Shabbat I'm gonna...
That's why it's called persistency.
Right? But you have the koach ratzon, so what happened? Or you choose not to eat pizza anymore. Now you see the pizza is so hungry, I'm gonna wait for the salad to cut something, lettuce, tomatoes, you know, who cares? Next week I'm gonna do that. Right? We postponed it all the time. So we have the koach ratzon in our conscious mind. This is the 5% of koach ratzon, the power of will. I want to do it. I want to change my relationship. I want to create more quality time with my children. I want to do it. I want to learn more. I want to come on time more. But the one that control our decision and our behavior, what is that? The power of will in our subconscious mind. Batat muda shelano. That this is 95% in our power of will. This is 95% in our head, in our thoughts. Everything depending in our subconscious mind. What happened when you upload the koach ratzon? Now you put up on this desktop, you put the destination. That's the way, that's the place, and that's the thing that I want to change and to create, to achieve. What happened? Our subconscious mind uploads and the memory. What is the memories? עסקה. מה התת מודע מעלה לנו כשיש לנו כוח רצון שרוצים לעשות משהו?
תאכל את הפיצה.
What? We have
success.
We have all the things that prevent us to succeed. You have the destination, you have the vision, you have the goal, but something else happening
Fear.
that you don't know. What is that? Fear can be, right?
You're going to fail.
Procrastination.
What? Procrastination. But what is all these things come from?
Uncertainty.
From what?
Disappointment.
From our, first of all, so let me tell you, it goes like that. First of all, when you want to do something, right? When you want to succeed in anything that you want to take action. You take in action, but you still see very bad result. What is the problem? Everything depending on your beliefs. When you have a limited beliefs that you don't believe in yourself or believe in the process or have to believe that you're going to succeed, that's the first things that prevent us from succeeding and going, and that's what we all going back to our comfort zone. Why are we going back to our comfort zone? I know this place. I have been here. It's comfortable. I don't need to wake up early. I don't want to need to cut salad. I don't need to do stuff. I don't need to be talk to my wife now, to spend time and to work on myself. Yalla, למי נשכוח, יאללה תשחרר, תן לחיות לחיות. Right? We all want to have to enjoy life. We don't want to work hard, right? Because we have a limited beliefs. I can't do it. I can't make more money. It's not going to be succeeding. I tried so many times with my wife. Azov, maybe in the next Gilgul, it's going to be okay. I'm never going to get married. I'm never going to be rich. I'm never going to lose weight. I'm never going to do all the list that I'm never. This is called limited beliefs. Second, what we have, our stories. What is the story that you're telling yourself? I'm not good enough, right? We love to tell stories. You're asking someone, you know what to do. You're very good in it. Why you can't do it? Oh, I did that. I don't have the support. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I don't have that. I don't have that. But you know what Tony Robbins used to say? Always said, the success is not depending on the resource that you have. He's depending on resourcefulness. Which means, ההצלחה לא תלויה במקור של האדם, כסף, זמן, תמיכה, whatever, אלא ב-determination, ב-passion, שיש לאדם נחישות, יש לאדם מטרה ותשוקה. You have a passion to do it. You're hungry to succeed. You don't let yourself to go down. That's the things that can make you succeed and walk and go. But if you wait for somebody else to do it, you're never going to be succeed. If you always play a victim, you remember, Achluli, Shatuli, it didn't work, nobody helped me, nobody supported me, I'm still struggling, I've always been like that for 20 years, I'll never make money, right? We all great with telling stories, right? That's why even we have the power of will behind it prevent us. Stories, limited beliefs, our values, so many things that can create the obstacles to prevent us to walk. Hashem said to Avraham Avinu, Hashem said, Lech Lecha. In order to succeed, what do you need to do? To go and go and go and go. Don't stop. The first things that you need to do in order to succeed, never stop. You choose to go this way. You believe in this truth. You believe in yourself. Don't stop, because if you stop, if you wanted to be part of you, if you wanted to be the part of the change, to change your identity, you remember, when we want to change something, it's not what we're doing, it's who we become. It's part of me. כשאדם מתחיל לשמור שבת, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are you still counting this? Somebody told me I'm keeping Shabbat 12 Shabbatot already. Why you counting the Shabbat? Why you counting? למה אתה סופר כמה שבתות אתה שומר? Which means that you didn't have the identity that you are Shomer Shabbat. once you choose to change your identity, I am Shomer Shabbat, I don't need to count. It's not me anymore. Who's this guy that didn't keep Shabbat before? Right? Oh, I'm stopped smoking. I didn't smoke for 60 days. Why are you counting? Which meant that you're still a smoker. So in order to succeed, to change your identity, what do you need to do? To do it over and over and over again. Right? That's why Hashem says in the first message, Lech Lecha. Do it, go, and go again and again and again. Repetition is the mother of skills. Repetition. When you wake up in the morning every day, you do shachrit, mincha, or you learn every day, you eat healthy every day, or you exercise every day, or whatever you choose, you start to believe in yourself. It's create the habits and the skills to become part of you, and then you're going to be succeeding. So Hashem said, Lech Lecha. Go and don't stop. Right? What is the second message? Lech Lecha. Lech Lecha. In order to continue to Lech, you have to Lech Lecha me'artzecha, mimolatecha, mibet avicha. First of all, we have three things that prevent us to succeed. Artzecha, it's the artziut, haaretz. The comfort zone. Go away from your comfort zone. You remember. Go away from Noach to Lech Lecha. Because life is not coming from a comfort place. If you want to be alive, only when you work hard on your muscles, you're practicing every day, you're practicing every week, whatever. If you look for comfort, forget about it. So Lech Lecha me'artzecha, for your comfort. Me'aretz, also me'artziyut, to disconnect from materialism, from the place that you're holding all the time, material, right? Go away. You have to have something that above haaretz, above that, to have a meaning, a spiritual meaning, to have something that can give you the direction and that connect to your purpose of your life. If you want to do something and you want to succeed, it's only when you do something that connect to your purpose of your life. נכון? אתם זוכרים את המכונת כביסה? The laundry machine? You can choose the laundry machine to warm pizza or to keep your shoes inside, but it's not the purpose of your laundry machine, right? So if you want to do something, to succeed in something or somewhere, you have to connect it with your purpose, right? So Lech Lecha me'artzecha, go away from the artziyut, from the aretz. Be above it. Have something that can have... You want to get married? Why do you want to get married? Not for myself, not for my temptation, my desires. I want to have a higher meaning for that, right? I want to make money to give more donations, to help more, to do more, to expand more. Not just about the money. Me'artzecha, molatecha. Molatecha, it's your father, your childhood, your father, your roots. You know those people, אז לא, אני מרוקאי, I grow up במרוקו, אני ככה אני עצבני, אני ממרוקו. אז מה, תשחרר, יאללה זו, ככה אני טריפולטאי, אחי, אני בוכרי, עוד שנייה אני מתאר על זה. Right? I'm בוכרי, אני תימני, קמצן, אז זו, תשחרר. Move on, who cares what you right? What your background is. But molatecha, it's also the midot, the things that builds inside of you. The things, it's the habits, it's the limited belief, it's the stories, and all the things that you're telling yourself that it become part of you. This is molatecha. Right? Umibet avicha, it's from your childhood, all the things that your parents telling you. Oh, it's not for you, you're supposed to be like that, I want you to be a doctor, I want you to be a lawyer, I want you to do... It's only one they want me to be. What they told me what is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is bad. So in order to succeed, you have to be deaf. You have to disconnect to, right? ההורים האלה לא, אתה תהיה רופא, אתה תהיה דוקטור, אתה תהיה זה, אתה תלך לקולג', לא רוצה. Right? It's not who I am. I want to be a cook, לא יודע מה, רופא. לא רופא, רוצה להיות רופא. What's the problem? I'm gonna have a beautiful bakery. Or, I don't know. I don't want to be whatever you want me to be. So, that's the nisayon of Avraham Avinu. So the second Lech Lecha, what is that? You have to disconnect from everything in the past. Everything that builds inside of you. Everything that you have told. Because if you choose a place, you choose a path, this is your truth, connect to it until the end. להתחבר לאמת עד הסוף. And that is the nisayon of everyone. The nisayon is to go with your truth, even everybody against you. כשכולם נגדך, עזוב, זה לא תהיה, זה, it's impossible, a lot of people try to do it, and nobody can be succeeding, and you can't achieve this level, whatever, blah, 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 blah. נכון? You know how many people told me, wow, you want to open in your shul by yourself? Who is going to come, who is going to donate, who is going to, נכון? Houston. How many people? You want to do campaign in the middle of COVID? Nobody, are you out of your mind? Nobody have money, nobody, So many times people always try to put me down. You see, they should close down, it's okay, go move on. No. When you choose the path and you choose the place that you want to be, who cares what people talk? They can talk until tomorrow. הכלבים נובחים, והשיירה עוברת. Right? They can rough, but you can...
Pass on.
Exactly, and then where is everybody else? They continue to bark somewhere. But you continue. You smile, thank you, תודה רבה, thank you for your advice, appreciate it. Even could be your parents sometimes, could be your brothers, could be the closest friends, because it's like they don't want you to be more than them, or to believe in yourself and then to leave them behind you, right? So in order to succeed, Lech Lecha, disconnect from the past, disconnect from your childhood, disconnect from all the stuff that bother you, and move on, right? What is the third message from Lech Lecha?
Believe in yourself.
Right? Lech Lecha, if you take in the word Lech, how much is gematria of the word Lech? Lamed is 30, Kaf it's 20, 50. And another Lecha, 50, it's 100. You want to succeed 100%, you have to go by yourself. Lech Lecha. Don't wait for other people to do it for you. We wait for a miracle to happen in order to, one day I'm going to win the lottery. We all tried to win the lottery yesterday, and it didn't work out. But maybe next week,
It didn't work out.
1.5 for nobody, exactly.
There.
But one day, we wait for something to happen. But anyway, always we wait for something, for someone to help us, to donate, to a loan, to give us the assistance. Now, if you're not going to do it, nobody will do it for you. So in order to succeed, you have to do it by yourself. So that's why Hashem said to Avraham Avinu, I don't care what happened in the past. I don't care. Why I don't care? Because until now, you choose where you want to go. But I want to see now your life begin when you start to face challenges. That's life you begin. When you publish a book, when your life everything go in a smooth way, you saw a person that have a smooth life and he published a book. Yeah, I grew up in this village, I went to the school, I went to college, I got married, I have 5 kids and 2 dogs, and then we happily married until the age of 88, and that's it. Who is going to read this story? Who is going to read this book, right? Everybody publish everything that they have gone through until they reach to this place, right? Hashem said, "Your life." The Torah is not the book of stories that not give us the messages to our life. So you have a beautiful life maybe until the age of 75, but I don't care. Right? I care to see if this is the truth. Only when you face a challenge, when I left everything and I take you from this place and I'm telling you, go away to the place that I'm going to show you, and now I want to see if you still believe in me. Now I want to see if you still believe in Hashem, because you don't know Hashem only when you face a challenge, only when you're in your darkness, you don't see anybody around you, you don't see anybody clapping their hands, you don't see anybody compliment you, you don't see the hope, you don't have money to continue, nobody believe in your product, nobody believe in your new way, and you still don't give up. So Hashem said to Avraham, go and go and go. If you can run, run. If you can walk, walk. If you can crawl, crawl. If you can't walk, so crawl. But never stop. Right? But now when I'm showing you face the challenge, the nisayon, the test, that's the nisayon now. Now your life begin. Now I want to tell everyone that Avraham Avinu didn't become Avraham Avinu when you have a beautiful life. No, now, when I'm not going to show you where you go, I'm not going to show you where you're going in the future. I want to see if you're still walking when you don't know what is the next step going to be. You know those stages, amudim, when you walk and you barely can reach the other poles, right? Imagine that you don't see the other poles and you still pick up your leg. It's scary, right? It's scary. But only when you have emunah and bitachon in Hashem, and you're walking in the darkness, you're walking and you're believing that it's going to be succeeding, and you say it and you believe in it and you pray, continue to believe, you will see that Hashem will show you that you're going to be succeeding. So what was the problem? When you start to walk, you start asking, what's going to happen? Ma'yeh. Right? You start to ask a question, lama. How much is the word begimatria lama? Lamed? Lamed is 30. Mem it's 40. And hey it's 5. How much is together? 75. How much is in Gematria the word ma'yeh? What's going to happen? Ma, it's 45. Iyeh, how much is it? 20? 30. 30 and 45, 75. Hashem said to Avraham, now, instead of asking in the age of 75, instead of asking why to go, why to leave my comfort zone, why to leave my place, why? Don't ask. I have a mission for you. I have a place I want to show you in Haaretz Asher Areka. I want to show you a place that you couldn't believe that it even exists. But you can't see it only when you believe in me. Only when you trust me with no question. Only when you believe in me, I will be able to lift you above the world. Let Hashem take him above the world and show him the stars. Right? When he couldn't believe that he's going to have the promised land. He couldn't believe that he's going to have a child. I saw in the stars. I saw that I'm not going to have a child. Forget about the logic. You know those people are always looking for logic. The emunah in Hashem begin only above your logic. When your mind ends, the emunah begins. כשהשכל נגמר, האמונה מתחילה. It's impossible I'm going to succeed. It's impossible I'm going to go different country, different place, different culture. How am I going to have it? How am I going to have a child in the age of 99? How am I going to have a... That's why he asked, Bameh eda ki yirashena. Because of these 4 words, Hashem said you're going to pay for those words. Bameh eda ki yirashena, 400 years. Every word, Omer Hazor, he got 100 years. Because you asked a question about me. When I'm asking you to show you, to prove that you believe in me, you tell everyone that I am the God. Avraham Avinu opened the institution in the age of 48, right? He realized that the statues it's BS, and only Hashem, He's the real one. He's the real God. So you asking people to do tshuva, to return, to change your lifestyle, to believe in what you believe, right? So now I want to see if you believe by yourself. You remember what we said about Noach? למה נוח לא הצליח להחזיר בתשובה אף אחד? Noach, he was the worst care of organization in the world. For 120 years, he didn't convert or make one person to do tshuva. Why? You know why? Because Noach didn't believe by himself. The Torah said in Parashat Noach, "Vayavo Noach el hateva mipnei mei hamabul." Noach didn't come to the teva only when the flood came and pushed him to the teva. Rashi said why? Noach ma'amin velo ma'amin haya. He was believing and not believing. He was believing but not believing that Hashem will bring them a bull. So how can you convince me if you didn't convict yourself? You cannot convince me to... I've been in Mexico this week. I just came today. So somebody tried to sell me something. So I asked him, and he's talking for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's a good price, it's a good product, da, 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 da. You should have it, it's going to change your life, da, 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 da. I said, did you buy it? So I said, no, I never tried. But how you want to convince me and you tell me that it's a good product if you don't, he didn't choose, he didn't try by himself. You think I'm going to buy it? So the same thing, whatever you want to convict others, to make other people to follow you, you have to believe in yourself. Believe by yourself. Believe 100%. Ha'ani ma'amin be'emunah shelema. The Rambam said one of the 13 principles. What is emunah shlema? Do you have emunah and you have emunah shlema? You can believe in God, but you don't believe in 100%. So the Rav Dessler said, every person believes in 70% in Hashem. Built in. Since you're born, you believe in Hashem automatically. Everyone have a 30 or 20% that we still have a question about Hashem. Do Hashem really love me? Why did I got this problem, this tragedy, this whatever problem, a health problem, or why I don't have my shidduch, why I still stuck, why I still don't have children, why I still we all have questions that it's not making us not believe in Hashem. כן? אז מה זה להאמין 70% ו-30% יש לנו ספק? So we said what we need to do, our action that we still continue to do certain things can create our belief to achieve 100%. Right? That's why Hashem wants us to pray every day, to put tefillin every day, to learn every day, to do certain things to increase our belief, to do be'emunah shlema. Be'emunah shlema, which means complete. So Hashem said to Avraham, I want you to continue and to go, to do an action, not just to talk, to give nice lectures. You know, for years, I give lectures about Emunah. Not only that, I called my two daughters, my two beautiful daughters, one of them, her name Emunah, and the second one, her name Temima. Emunah Temima. You know why? Because since when the first time that I met my wife, the first date was on her grandfather. Our grandfather is a big rabbi in Israel, one of the greatest rabbis in Israel. So in the first time that we met, we spoke over 2 or 3 hours. About what? Not how are you, where you came. Okay, we just, the idea. How many kids you have, where you came from, which tree you grow up. But we didn't ask those questions. We just talk about Emunah. What is the challenge that you face? What is the thing that you have gone through? I talk about my challenges, how Hashem tests me over and over and over again. And I told her how I was supposed to get married to somebody else. And he offered me a nice big house, 5 bedrooms in Yerushalayim. At that time, אמר לי, נתן לך סידור מלא, דירה, 5 חדרים בירושלים. And then suddenly after 2 weeks, he said, no. Something happened, but I don't want you to get married to my daughter. And then I was devastated. I came to my rabbi and I said, how come? I got a beautiful shidduch. וסידור מלא, I can learn, I can have דירה סודרת, משולמת. הוא אומר לי, you believe in God? אמרתי לו, what do you mean? Of course. So what do you think Hashem broke this shidduch because this is your shidduch? Hashem have another better shidduch than that. Don't worry. I said, yeah, but how come it was perfect match? איך זה יכול להיות? למה? בגלל מישהו אמר איזה מילה, לא יודע מה. בישיבה, והייתי ממש שבור, כאילו, I couldn't accept it. ואמרתי, okay, I'm not asking any question. After 2 weeks, I got a phone call. There is a girl from Los Angeles. She's waiting for you. And I got married to my wife. Oh, Hashem yishmor אותה. So, so we met 3 times, 3 dates only. And the third date, I didn't know how to do proposal, and the yeshiva boy, they don't know how to do. You married me? We don't know how to do that. So I asked her, okay, how do we close? What are we supposed to do? Do you want? She said, I already decided in the first date that I want to marry you. I said, what? Why? He said, you know why? Because the only things that you talk to me, it's only about Emunah in Hashem. So she been through so many states and countries and communities, like 20 times they moved. And she was going through a lot of things. And when I told her about my stories and my things that I've been through, that's what she said. This is the only things that can give you the key to succeed in marriage, in everything that you're going through in your life when you have Emunah. When you have something that above knowledge, above logic, above this world, above everything. When you believe in something that above everything, you believe in Hashem. Not only when it's nice, when it's comfortable, when it goes in your way, when it's not going in your way. When it's going the opposite and you still believe, you still have no doubts. That's why I choose to name my daughter Emunah. So my first daughter, I named her Temima. Tamim tiyem Hashem Elokecha. Tamim Hashem. Temima. Right? To be naive with God. And the second daughter, I called her Emunah. Always to ask my, where's Emunah? What about Emunah? What about your Emunah? Where is the Emunah Shelcha? Efa Emunah Shelcha, right? All the time to have Emunah. What? So I was talking for years about Emunah. But Hashem showed me every time when I speak, but I don't speak. Right? Lama. Somebody asked me in Mexico, you speak Spanish? You want to speak, but I don't speak. So, אומר לי, habla español, אמרתי לו, אני habla מתל אביב. So, anyway, so I realized that I didn't see Hashem through enough, and I didn't see the power of Hashem enough only when Hashem challenging me and facing test and another test when I have no job for a year, no income, no money, no nothing, got a problem with health problems, hospitals, so many things, evictions, so many things that you can put on a list. But everything and every challenge, I raise my eyes and Hashem, I'm still, you're still here. Everything is for good. Everything is temporary. And everything will be good and better. So every time when you climb in a mountain and you think, I achieved this mountain. I have emunah. Somebody showed me a picture that somebody is climbing on the mountain. When he climb, he see only this mountain. When he climb, he realized there is a bigger mountain above him. When he climbed the bigger, you see there is so many mountains above that. So I thought that I have emunah until the age of 20, when I grew up in yeshiva. Then faced another challenge at the age of 25. Then the kids came. Then the age of 30. At 35 now. So every time Hashem is growing you, when Hashem showing you the possibilities, when you keep going and never stop. Right? So what is the nisayon of Avraham Avinu? Hashem said, stop talking. Don't give lectures. You make people to believe in me? I want you to be example. I want you to show it. Sometimes we try to educate our kids, to educate our people, to influence in other people. But you can talk. So nice, right? We're all good at speeches, right? But your kids watching you. Your wife watching you. Your husband watching you. Hashem watching. Everybody watching you. To see if you stick to the truth or you just blah, 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 blah.
Action.
Right? Action, talk. Action, one action worth 1,000 words. So we all can talk about Torah, about Hashem, about emunah, about how much is important certain things to our kids. But your kids see if you care about learning Torah, if you care about tefillah, if you care about to stand behind your words, if you care about Ima, if you respect your mom, if you have whatever, your kids see how much you care about kashrut, how much you care about Shabbat, how much you care about the shul, about everything. About eating healthy, whatever you want to teach your kids and other people. So Hashem said, now, enough talking. I want you to show everyone that you believe in me with no question. So what I'm supposed to do? Avraham said, leave your place. What? For what? I open a synagogue, I have a beautiful center. I give so many lectures. Why? Don't ask why. The word why, Gematria 75. Avraham Avinu was exactly 75. Don't ask why. You remember the story that I told you? Somebody, that he was atheist. He didn't believe in God at all. God forbid. He was climbing mountains. How you call it? Hiking? כל האלה מטפסי הרים.
Rock climbing,
Right?
Rock climbing.
Yeah, rock climbing, exactly. So he was climbing in one of the biggest mountains. One of the biggest mountains was climbing for a day or two. In the middle of the mountain, one of the biggest mountain, he couldn't hold enough. He found himself slipped from the mountain. Whoop! He almost crashed down there from the cliff. But in the last minutes, he found himself holding a branch. Suddenly, branch came from the mountain. He was holding and looked down. And before he said, Shema Israel, he raised up and down. He didn't know what to do. He said, listen, I don't believe in you. But if it's somebody there, I want you to tell me what to do, how to save me. If there's someone there, show me that you exist. And tell me what to do. So he heard a voice, if you believe in me, leave the tree. He's like looking up, he said, there's somebody else? Right? Sometimes Hashem said, enough talking. I want you to walk. To walk and walk into actions. To show everyone that you're not afraid. To show everyone that you believe in yourself, believe in the truth, believe in Hashem. Whatever you want to teach or show others, do it. Do it by yourself. Do it and don't stop. And do it when you disconnect from your past. You know what's the first test of Avraham Avinu and the last test? Avraham Avinu have a 10 test. The first one was Lech Lecha. Go away from your past. Disconnect from your past, from your childhood, from your earth, from your culture, from everything that you have known before. Nobody cares what happened before. I want you to face forward and to walk. So what is the nisayon? The biggest test of a person is to disconnect from the past. Because we all want to be connected to the place that we born, right? The comfort, even the, כולם מרגישים בבית בארץ, בבית של ההורים, in my mom's house, my father's house, my friends, the place that you grow up, it's part of you, right? The biggest test is to disconnect from the past, is to start a new life. You know what's the last test? The last test is to disconnect from your future. Hashem said, I want you to sacrifice your son. There's no future. What? No past and no future, so who I am? What do you want me to do exactly? What? Not to live. That's the test. Hashem said, I want you to live with me. To live in the moment. Sometimes we always live in the past. We're stuck in the past. Most of the people are stuck in the past. I'm asking people, what is the things that you most focus on during the day? In your past, on your present, on your future. Most of the people stuck in the past. Or they always worried about what's going to happen in the future. Very, very, very little people live in the moment. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy every day. Every minyan, every time you have the ability to comfort you, every time you have food on your table, every time you can have time with your wife, with your kids, to enjoy life like it's the last day. Live in the moment, it's called. Don't worry what's going to happen. What's going to happen, it's going to happen. You want to change the future? Start from today. Today, whatever you do today, change your future. So the first test, it was disconnect from the past. The last test, disconnect from your future. And you still believe in me. זה היה הניסיון. תראו מה זה הניסיון של אברהם אבינו. So that's why Hashem said, I want you to show everyone, to complete the 70% of belief that everybody have. אמרנו שלכל אדם יש 70% אמונה. 30% שצריך לעבוד עליהם. How can you work on your 30%? That you have doubt in your emunah? Do action. and action and action and action, one day it's going to be succeeding. One day it's going to happen. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. Sometimes it takes a year, or 2, or 10 years. But Hashem will never put you down. Hashem give you the result in the right time. You're going to get your shidduch, you're going to get your business, you're going to get your spiritual, whatever you want to achieve. One day it's going to happen if you're going to be succeeding. Right? בדרך שאדם רוצה ללך, בה מוליכים אותו. The Gemara said in Maseret Makot Daf Yud, the way that a person chooses to go, molichim oto. They escort you. Who is they? The Parashat said, who is they? Hashem is walking you? What do you mean? I choose to walk this way, so I'm going to be succeed? Yes, Hashem give you free will. You could choose any place and every path you choose. But who is walking you? The angels that you create with your action. This is those angels we walk you to this path. So you can choose wherever you want to go. But if you want to go with me, you should know that I'm going to test you every single day. I'm going to test you. If you're still religious, still believe in me, every day we have nisyonot, you have no idea, it doesn't matter which level you are, how much religious, every day, and every person know what exactly we fail, what exactly we still doubt, that's what we, אל תאמין בעצמך עד יום מותך. Don't believe in yourself until the last day of your life. What do you mean don't believe in yourself? But every day you can fail if you not continue. Every day. So every time we're asking Hashem, don't test me in the test that I cannot achieve. אל תעמיד אותי בניסיון שאני לא יכול לעמוד בו. But if Hashem give you the nisayon, if Hashem testing you, which means that you can succeed, which means that you can handle it. Why? How do we know it? We said every day, Hasam anoten שלג כצמר, כפור כאפר יפזר. Hashem give a snow like the same amount of tzemer, of warm cotton that we have in the world. Hashem cannot give a cold, freezing cold that we don't have enough clothes to warm up. Hashem is not giving you nisayon that you cannot handle it. So if Hashem give you the nisayon, which means that you have a big neshama, you have a big tikkun, you have a big kochot that nobody else have. You know, I'm talking to people that going through hell, going through problems and tragedy, and Hashem Yishmor. And I'm amazed how they can still handle it, how they can continue to be happy, to believe, and continue to in their life. Sometimes we can't, sometimes we fail. That's why Hashem said, go with me even in the darkness. That's what we said. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. What do you mean Hashem Elokeinu? Hashem Yud Ke Vav Ke, it's the name of Hashem, it's mercy. The Shem Shel Rachamim. Yud Ke Vav Ke, it's the mercy of Hashem. It's the time when we get mercy from God. The Shem Shel Rachamim, שהשם אוהב אותך, שנותן לך רק טוב. What is Elokim means? Elokim, midat adin. When you face challenges. Hashem is also when His mercy on you. And Hashem also when He's challenging you and you're facing problems and obstacles. Gam shu Elokim, Hashem Echad. He's the same God. And Hashem wants you to say every day, Shema Yisrael, I believe in God in good and bad. Because everything is good. That's why Hashem said to Avraham Avinu, go and don't ask questions and believe in me and show everyone that the path and the truth that you find in yourself, you're showing everyone that you live this truth, that you believe in me like nothing happened, you don't ask any questions. That's why Hashem said, when He asked a question later on, how do I know I'm going to get the promised land? Oh, whoa. You have questions? You passed the 10th test. Now you have a question now. Okay, I'm going to teach you the lesson of Emunah. במה עדה כי ראשינו 400 years, boom. All your kids, they're gonna train for 400 years in Egypt how to believe in me. That's why the only people who left Egypt survived and left Egypt alive, only 20%. V'chamushim alu. What about the 80%? Everybody died. They didn't believe enough. Only those people who believe, v'yaminu b'Hashem Moshe Avdo, they succeeded to liberate themselves from Egypt. So Hashem said, the last message from the Lech Lecha. What is Lech Lecha? Rashi said, le'ana'atcha, letovatcha. There is two types of destination and people who want to succeed. There is a person who have a goal and he wants to succeed. I wanted to make, 500K a year. I wanted to have my own business. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to get married. Right? Or whatever you want to achieve in your life. Wait, do you care about the result or you care about the path and the journey? Are you enjoying the journey? Or you just want to get it? You know what's the difference between a man and a woman when they walk to the mall? When a man walks to the mall, what do you have in mind? I need to buy shoes. I want to buy shoes. I want to buy shoes. Where's the shoes? Where's the shoes? Okay, this is Rockford or whatever, Adidas, whatever. Boom, he took the shoes and walked out. Right? When a woman walks in the mall, she has no idea what she wants. She just wants to spend some time in the mall. I'm going to figure out later. Right? She walk in the slow motion, the store of the jewelry, the dresses, the shoes. She's like flying around. 4 hours passed. Now, you know what? Next time I'm going to buy something now. But she didn't buy anything. She just enjoyed. היא נהנית מהתהליך. חווה, בלשון חוויה. She enjoyed the חוויה, the journey. The man, he cares about what he wants, he walk out. Right? Hashem said, Lech Lecha. But I want you not just to walk, to enjoy it. Because you should know that this is the best journey of your life. This is the best place for you right now. The best place for you when you challenge, you still believe, you're still talking to this guy, you're still finding yourself up and down. This roller coaster, that's to make you alive. Until you get to the point that you succeed in, and you have your family, you have your business, you have whatever you want to achieve. But you remember, wow, what did I get until I got here to this community, Baruch Hashem? If somebody would have told me, if you can press in the button, boom, you're going to have your own community, or to go through these 3 years, what I'm supposed to do? What, should I press this button? Boom, have your own community. Maybe it's going to be nice. Maybe it can prevent a lot of problems. But no, I'm not going to miss the juicy of the journey that I've been here, right? Everything that you see, every lamp and every book and every stone and every bookshelf, it's a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of things that makes me and makes everyone connect to it. So enjoy your journey. It's like the person who been in a helicopter above the mountains and he realized 2 people climbing, rock climbing, right? מטפסים על ההרים. He was a mountain that he take 2 weeks to climb to the top level. He asked them in a microphone, hey guys, listen up. After a week, do you guys want me to, where are you going? He said, where you going there? You want me to take you? 5 minutes, you're going to be in the top. No, thank you. Are you guys out of your mind? You want to climb another week? Yes. Why? We enjoy it. We don't want to be in the book of, Guinness book. Guinness. Oh, Guinness. Okay. Guinness book, I don't know who is Guinness, but this is book. But רק להיות בספר. No, I want you to enjoy the journey. לך לך להנאתך לטובתך אל הארץ אשר אראך. I'm going to promise you you're going to be in a good place one day. Just continue, go and go and go. Bezrat Hashem, you're going to have a beautiful life, beautiful relationship, and I will see you in the end. B'chof miftachim Bezrat Hashem. Only thing that we need to believe in Hashem, and Hashem Bezrat Hashem will give us Bezrat Hashem the bracha v'atzlacha b'chol ma'aseh yadenu. Amen ve'amen. Zaku baruch. Bezrat Hashem, see you all next Tuesday. We continue to have the class on Tuesday. Bezrat Hashem as a regular. Thank you all for coming. Bezrat Hashem, see you next week.